Hi wealthy people and mga ka-farmers. So in today's video, we are going to finally talk about the most requested topic in our YouTube and Facebook pages, and that's how to join the Virginia Feeds Guaranteed Buyback Program.
But before anything else, please subscribe to our channel and please hit like and share it to your friends and families who really need to see this video on farming pigs.
Because again, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. So you can help us get there by subscribing to our channel, our YouTube channel, if you haven't already. So anyway, let's get started. Before we get started, let's first define what is the Virginia Feeds Guaranteed Buyback Program. So, Boy, what is the Virginia Feeds Guaranteed Buyback Program?
The VF Guaranteed Buyback Program is a buyback program initiated by Virginia Foods Corporation in Cebu Province that guarantees certified Virginia feeds farmers market to their qualified livestock upon the designated harvest date. So, how to join Virginia Feeds Buyback Program?
But before we get to that question, in simple terms, Virginia Feeds Guaranteed Buyback Program basically is Virginia Feeds, the corporation here in Cebu, will buy your pigs, but you have to enroll your pigs when starting from they are still piglets until harvest date, so that you will never ever be concerned by the market of who will buy your pigs, because currently most of the unspoken truths of raising pigs is that there is really a problem by farmers who or how to market their pigs. So come this Virginia Feeds Guaranteed Buyback Program, it gives the farmers market so that tayo, mga farmers or would-be farmers like you, would never ever think or have this problem in mind na how to market their pigs.
Okay, so let's get to the number one question. People are asking to us about the VF Guaranteed Buyback Program. So how do you join the Virginia Feeds Guaranteed Buyback Program?
So you can join the Virginia Feeds Guaranteed Buyback Program by exclusively using and feeding your pigs with Virginia Feeds.
So, meaning dyan, from the booster feeds to starter to pre-starter feeds and to the finisher, you should feed your pigs with those products.
Yes. So basically, in simple terms, you are going to use all Virginia Feeds when you decide to be part of the Virginia Feeds Buyback Program. It's only proper din lang naman. And anyways, this is not a sponsored video by any means. This is just what we personally use at the farm. Because since 2019, when this program piloted, we have been a farm partner by Virginia Feeds. So, but baka naman Virginia Feeds sooner or later you're gonna sponsor us. Anyways, so the second most frequently asked question in the buyback program is the buyback program available all over the Philippines?
As of now, hindi pa po siya available all over the Philippines. It is exclusively for Cebu Province and of course Cebu City. Baka sa susunod na mga taon, maraming gustong mag-subscribe sa program in the other areas of the Philippines. So baka pwede sa lugar nyo dyan sa Luzon or sa Mindanao.
Yes. But don't worry mga ka-farmers, because we are gonna link some important informations like distributor information on this video, and that's gonna take you to our Facebook page, the Nyeri Piggy Bank Facebook page, where you will know all of the distributors' information moving forward.
So, the third question, where can you buy Virginia Feeds?
So again, as hinted on our previous answers, Virginia Feeds are exclusively being distributed by contractors na are assigned per area by Virginia Feeds. So again, we are gonna link those information to our Facebook page on this video. Just click it after you watch this video so that you will know who is the distributor assigned in your location within Cebu province.
So, how do you qualify to the buyback program?
Right, that's also a very good question. So you qualify by the Virginia Feeds Buyback Program by passing some of the standards that Virginia Feeds has. So, Boy, could you share our experience of farm? How did we qualify for the buyback program?
Okay, so nag-qualify kami for the program because nakapasa po yung farm location site namin. Kasi first thing na ginagawa ng Virginia inspector is mag-inspect yung farm location site to view the accessibility done by the verified Virginia Feeds marketer. Next is they inspect the overall farm area. And the third is they inspect the pig pens. May standard po na sinusunod yung Virginia kasi yung mga pigs nyo ay hindi po yan kung saan merkado lang pupunta. May suki ang Virginia, so mapunta yan sa mga mahaling restaurant na nag-consume ng pork or kahit saan. So dapat lang na standard talaga ang kailangan. Sa amin, ang hinihingi ng Virginia is 1.2 square meter per pig po yan. So kung may 10 pigs ka, kailangan 12 square meters yung kailangan na pig pen mo ang area para makapasa sa kanila.
And to also just add to how to qualify, if you're like a backyard farmer like us, do not worry. Kasi hindi naman masyadong intimidating yung standards. Mas mabuti nga na you haven't really started your piggery muna because that allows Virginia Feeds to guide you on how you really make or construct the pig pens, how you raise piglets, because also even if you're already deep in the piggery business, that's not a problem because the Virginia Feeds will also assist you and help you on how you can transition by the standards that they observe. And that's what happened to us because we started our piggery business way back 2017 and we just started being a Virginia Feeds partner 2019 na po. So we were already running the business around 2 years.
So, kailangan din na anong minimum na piglets ang register mo. Minimum nila is 10
Yes.
piglets. So, kung mag-9 man, so tagilid na i-approve yung pag-apply mo sa program, dapat 10 kasi para di sila lugi sa logistics, pag-harvest.
Yes.
So, the next question is, what are the specific requirements for you to qualify?
Okay, so the specific requirements, I believe, Boy is more on the technical side of things, so I believe he can answer that question. So we prepared some of the most important requirements that Virginia Feeds requires you to have in your facility.
So, actually, na-mention ko na nung sa question number 4A. So, yun, 1.2 square meters per pig yung hinihingi nila. Yun, minimum of 10 heads po ang kailangan mong i-register. Tapos, all qualified pigs will be ear tagged by VF technicians. And lastly is, kung makapasa ka, you will be made to sign the buyback contract.
Yes.
Yun po.
So, di ba, despite you being a backyard farmer, it gives you this air of being a professional farmer na like having your pigs ear tag. Di ba, most ear tag pigs would only just belong to big farms like that are just mabibilang lang dito sa Philippines. I mean, the statistics is backyard farmers composed of at least 70% of the whole piggeries in the Philippines. So, di ba? Once you pass the initial requirements of the Virginia Buyback Program, your pigs will be ear tagged, because by ear tagging, that puts your pigs on the loop on the records din sa Virginia Feeds. So, again, by harvest date, they will not confuse it to the other pigs.
The next question, do Virginia Feeds Distributors offer farm now, pay later program?
Very good question din, boy. So, unfortunately, the Virginia Feeds Buyback Program does not offer a farm now, pay later scheme. So, what we do personally in our farm is that we really paid cash initially. But because we maintained a very good relationship with our distributor, we were able to basically get a line of credit from them. So, what happens when you get a line of credit from your distributor is that they will give you they will give you the chance to not immediately pay a per delivery basis. So basically, what we have in our farm is that they allow us like around 30 days to not pay the deliveries that we request. So we pay them in bulk. So that allows us to continue our operations despite not having the cash itself. So yun.
So it depends sa distributor nyo po kung gaano kayo
they will allow it or not.
Oh.
Because again, you have to establish this very good relationship to your distributor then, kasi you have to show them na, oh, this partner really will pay you when they tell you will pay you. So they will give you that line of credit. But it is established by trust. So you have to also just initially accept the initial enrollment na you will have to pay in cash muna.
Okay, so yun. May nagtatanong din kung what about technicians services? Are technician visits for free?
Okay, that's also a very good question. So, in our experience so far, free po talaga yung technician visits that they do, especially when your pigs get sick or may request ka to have boosters or vitamins to give to your pigs. That's totally for free. The only thing lang na nagbabayad kami is when we request technicians to do artificial inseminations to our sows, because again, the artificial insemination semens that we use are from other farms. It is outsourced. We don't really have boars. So, understandable din naman ang fee. Pero in terms of assistance, developing feeding programs, and all of your questions, yes, pagkapon, pag-inject ng iron, that is totally for free po. Yun din yung beauty kasi of becoming a partner by the Virginia Feeds, because it gives you access to professional assistance, kasi they have well-trained technicians, as well as they also have a resident veterinarian that could help you, and you can call them anytime.
Yes. So, may nagtatanong din kung ano yung frequency ng delivery ng feeds. Free delivery ba ito, or kung paano yung process ng logistics sa pag-deliver ng feeds?
Okay. So, currently Boy handles our operations. So I believe he could answer this like my updated na mga versions of how delivery is being done. So Boy?
So sa amin, free delivery po yung feed sa amin. So depende siguro sa distributor o siguro sa lahat free na po yung delivery. Kung gaano kadalas, sa amin is Thursdays and Tuesdays po yung delivery nila. So depende na sa inyo kung o-order kayo ng maramihan na agad, depende sa baboy nyo, makakarating po yun sa mga petsa na yon or sa mga araw na yon sa amin, Tuesdays and Thursdays po. So yun, madali lang silang makausap, just open lang yung communication nyo through Facebook Messenger or tawag-tawag na lang.
Yes, if you're not on Facebook Messenger. And anyways, in our experience din sa farm, is that we order 1 week prior maubos yung feeds. So that we'll get enough buffer na if ever the feeds will run out on Tuesdays, then the week before that, we already have the delivery. So we suggest, based na din sa practice namin, is that order 1 week before your feeds run out. So that you can also give your distributor a leeway to deliver. And besides, one thing to point out then is that if ever din naman, kasi as mentioned before, only distributors carries the Virginia Feeds products. If ever din naman hindi kayo nakapag-order, then you can always make arrangements with your distributors. Flexible din naman sila. I mean, we cannot count the times na we ran out before their delivery dates, and they have to really do a special delivery for us, and they give us completely free of charge. Basta meron din silang other special deliveries in the area. But you can always talk to your distributors, your arrangement. But for us, we're very fortunate. Very huge shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Jason and Melissa Colanag of Santander Farm. They are the distributor. They are our distributor, and they're very kind to us as partners.
Yes. Next question. Are medicines for free? Kung subscriber ka nito program.
Okay. So, in our experience, I would say relatively, some medicines are for free, like iron shots, vitamin shots, some vitamins that, yes, deworming that we give our sows and piglets. And some medicines like antibiotics, sometimes they give it for free, and if it's not available, that's the time that they will just ask you to buy. But the services, injectables, and all of the technical matters that makaya lang ng technician is for free.
Okay. So, ito na, ang final siguro, mag-harvest na tayo, mga ka-farmers. What are the procedures during harvest?
Okay, so we haven't had a recent harvest before, so we cannot speak whether or not this information is updated. But based on what was discussed to us, during harvest kasi, there is already a pre-designated date. So set na yung date ng harvest date mo. So what happens is that before the harvest date, your distributor will be the one to communicate how the harvest is going to be done. Usually, it's done either early morning or hapon to prevent the pigs from having heat strokes or any complications that's related to logistics. So, anything that you wanna add, Boy?
So, upon the designated harvest date of a particular batch, Virginia Feeds will buy all your contracted pigs at 140 per kilo live weight. Ngayon po yan. So, the program guarantees not to buy your pigs lower than 118 per kilo live weight.
Okay, so let's clarify kasi these are very important concepts. So right now, if we haven't shared this already, prices of live weights fluctuate from time to time. Sometimes it fluctuates day by day, week by week, or month. Right now, the buying program, or the buyback program rather, buys your pigs at 140 per kilo live weight. So, what the beauty of Virginia Feeds Buyback Program is that it guarantees farmers like you and me to not buy your pigs lower than 118. So they will not buy your pigs 110, 100 per kilo live weight. No. The guaranteed buyback program will stick to the 118 per kilo. It's just right now, medyo mahal yung kilo ng baboy. So they're also buying the pigs at 140 per kilo live weight. Okay.
So 140 kilos po yun kasi they are buying it for 118 kilo live weight plus 22 pesos po na partnership bonus. Yun po yun. So a total of 140 pesos ang bili nila live weight.
Okay.
Sa ngayon po medyo mataas sila ang bili nila compared sa ibang mga marketer, ibang trader sa ngayon. At isa pang maganda sa program nila is kung ang bilihan sa market or sa mga trader is mataas sa buying price ng Virginia, pwede ka pong magpaalam sa Virginia na yung baboy mo na i-harvest, hindi mo na ibenta sa kanila, doon mo na ibenta sa mga traders.
Right.
Maganda yun kasi pabor na pabor sa inyo.
Oo. And nangyari na din po yun sa amin. So, let's say, the past harvest sa amin is that we were very fortunate na yung bilihan sa baboy is reach 210. And this is just because nangyari yung ESF sa Luzon mostly. Unfortunately, maraming nag-close na farms. So, umabot ng ganon. But because the buyback program allows farmers to retain their ownership of the pigs, once you decide to sell your pigs to other distributors like independent traders, then they will allow you to do that. So what happened to us is that we were able to sell most of our pigs at 200 pesos per kilo. Anyway, that's lapa naman din. And we were also able to sell some at 190 per kilo. So the essence why we're sharing this is we want you to understand that Virginia never really will force you. The buyback program is just like your backup plan, your guarantee that once you will never have that kind of market opportunity, then they will really buy the pigs. You will not have a headache on how to market your pigs.
Yes po. So, ayun. Napakadali lang mag-subscribe sa Virginia Feeds Guaranteed Buyback Program. So, wala po silang hinihingi na kung ano man na ayun, mga clearance. Kung ano, kausapin nyo lang po yung distributor. Yun lang po. Madali lang kausap. Nangyari sa amin, halos hindi nga kami nagkita ng distributor namin. Kasi tawag-tawag lang, tapos sa messenger, yun lang po, madali lang kausap. May pupunta na po na inspector sa lugar niyo kung pasado ba.
Right. So, if you have more questions, please feel free to comment down below so that we can possibly make part 2 in this video if you still have more questions on how to enroll and qualify for the Virginia Feeds Buyback Program. Again, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, share this to your friends and family who are planning to start a piggery business, because this is a very helpful conversation, especially when you talk about marketing your pigs, because that's the number one problem of hog farmers right now in the Philippines, how to market your pigs. And this is a very welcome development na Virginia Feeds is offering the buyback program.
So, hanggang dito na lang po yung video na ito. We hope you learned a lot from this video. And
always remember, you can be wealthy too. See you!